Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you are on YouTube, apologies, I'm just trying to figure out why it's not going live. Good morning, good morning. If you are on YouTube, I'm just trying to see why it's not going live on Facebook. This is frustrating. Bear with me. It's always the way. It's all set up, ready to go, and then StreamYard has kicked us out of what looks like Facebook. So I'm trying to I don't know if I'm going to be able to edit this. So let me know if, just quickly over here, click into it. No, it's not started. Apologies. It's saying it's live. Okay, we're probably going to have to try. Broadcast was deleted on Facebook. Try creating a new broadcast or just remove this destination from the broadcast, then re-add. Let me try and see how I can remove that and re-add. Let's just created. So sorry for all those that are already on. Bear with me. Save changes. Okay. I'm hoping now. Looks like we are live on Facebook and YouTube. So let me know in the chat if you can see and hear me. Obviously important. I'm going to have YouTube and then Facebook open over here on the side. I have YouTube there, and I'm going to open up Facebook. And today we're going to dive into the new member onboarding. So please ask any questions that are relevant to what we're talking about at that specific time. Any advanced questions, I'm going to have to bump you to support or bump you to another conversation. This is really about, getting yourself orientated with Groove. I'm going to give you this doc, which I'm going to open up here. You should be able to see. I'm going to give you this doc at the end, which has all of the links to different steps. So when you click on that, it'll open up directly to that specific training. And for some reason now, the Facebook Live is not the one where I had saved. So I'm just going to quickly find that one so I can see the comments from there. And again, for those who were set up on the original Facebook one, I can only apologize. That's not me. Bear with me. Just trying to find Facebook Live. Technology is great until it doesn't work. Yeah, because I had to remove it and go again. But we are going to dive straight on in as soon as I, excuse me, as soon as I fix this. It should be. If anyone is on Facebook, that's not helping. That's a challenge. Oh, man, this is frustrating. You know what? I'm just going to have to dive straight on in. Hey, Pauline, how are you? You're on YouTube. Okay, if anyone is on Facebook, just give me a thumbs up or a yes. You can hear and see me. I'm down here in the bottom corner and I've got the doc. I'm going to remove myself just because it's in the way. And I'm going to kind of just dive on in. I'm just going to have to figure things out as we go. That's what online marketing is all about. And I'm just going to start with step number one. Let's start with editing, adding your account details. In fact, before I do that, I like to just have a little walkthrough of the dashboard just to get yourself familiarized with everything that's in here. And whilst I'm doing all of this, I will keep looking for Facebook so I can make sure I see the comments from Facebook. It may come into StreamYard. The only problem is I cannot reply. Oh, there it is. Bear with me. I've just got my plumbers just arriving. Hola. Many apologies. I have a plumber who's just arriving as we speak. I have my Facebook. Let's just check the volume. All looks okay. Pauline, you're saying hi there as well. That is great. So let's dive on in. And don't forget, if you are on Facebook, you need to go through StreamYard so that I can see your name. Otherwise, it just shows me a Facebook user. Yes, through Simone Blum. Okay, perfect. So we're going to dive on in. I'm just going to walk you through. You will hear my plumber probably. Yeah, there you go. Knocking my door. Bear with me. Okay, apologies again. Apologies. So you were on YouTube. I understand. So let's dive on in. So if we start in the top right-hand corner, you click on the little image of you, or it might just be a little image icon, and let's go to settings and billings. And you can just kind of walk through all of these. You've got all your personal information over here where you can change your password, contact info, social media, business info. Here's where you're going to go into domains, but we're going to go into more detail on that as we go through. Plans, billing, setting, developer, not really needed for you unless you are a developer. Your affiliate settings, we're going to look into these in detail, integrations, and your app settings. So again, we're going to go into these in more detail. Also, you can click to get to go into the Groove Partner Program. It opens up a new window. Good morning, Nancy. Sorry, I can see your name over on my other screen. And Pauline, nice to see everyone is on. And I can see the comment in YouTube as well. So all good. We're kind of getting there. So yeah, once you're in here, you'll see there's a video from Mike. Obviously, I'm logged in already, so I've got all my Groove.cm promotional tools. I've got links, I've got stats, I've got swipes, and once you click into each one, you can see here that it gives you all the swipe, all the subject line. It adds your link inside the emails, and you can click into any of these emails, etc. So that's your promo tools for promoting Groove.cm. When we come to here, we click on the 4 dots. It's going to open up all the applications. And then we can click on the little bell icon. You'll see this flashing a lot at the moment because we've got a bunch of new updates, a lot of new features, improved feature videos. These are all the videos that I'm recording for you guys. You can see those all in here. You can see there's a bunch of them. Here you can get access to our Groove.cm AI assistant. This little guy is a genius. You can just come in here and ask him pretty much anything. How to set up a custom domain. And normally he gives you pretty detailed instructions on what to do. And we're going to cover, how you can support us supporting you later on near the end about, what to send in to support, what not to send in, etc. Again, really detailed. Try and trip it up. I love the little Groove AI assistant. He's very cool. If you are on a free plan, it probably will say upgrade here. But again, you can click on here and look at the upgrade page. I would highly recommend that if you are promoting Groove, because then you can see where people are going. You can see the page that they're going to. Go and check it out. It's all been updated very recently. Mike and the team spent a lot of time making sure that we get more side-by-side comparisons. And you'll see here, for example, the free plan over the Premium Plus plan. So go and have a look through there if you haven't already upgraded. And then we get to, you can get access to the affiliate program as well here. Let me turn my WhatsApp off. And then we come over to here. So you can hover here and get access to all of the apps, the similar kind of way as when you click over here. And then down the left-hand side, you have the marketplace. This is our affiliate marketplace. Just checking the comments. Pauline, are you connect via GrooveMail or integrate MailChimp, etc.? Are you? Just rephrase that for me, Pauline. Are you connect via GrooveMail or integrate? Yeah, just rephrase that a little bit for me, just so I understand. And in here, you can obviously search for different products, etc. This is new. Maybe this is a glitch. Maybe I need to speak to the Groove team and let them know there may be a bit of a glitch there. But anyway, so when you're in here, if you hadn't already registered to promote this, which I have, then it won't say you're an active affiliate, but you can then see the offer, go and find the links, add the promo tools, look at the JV sign up page. So you can search for any kind of product you want to promote, and you can obviously look at the commission structure, etc. Bear with me, why is that not going back? Okay. And then we have our services. So you can set up a GroovePay account, highly recommended. And you just click to apply, and you'll see it'll open up and start asking you a bunch of questions. And also in our services, you can use our Groove Solos, where you can direct traffic to any lead magnet, sales funnel, an opt-in, whatever you want. Just go and test that out. I've used GroovePay quite a lot. Here we have our up and coming events and workshops. GrooveCon is coming back in 2024. You can see here you can enter your information so that you can hear about that. And then my favorite event of the year is the Marketers Cruise, where you can again look through this page in January. Come and join 500 of us with Mike Filsane, Tom Beale, and Captain Lou. Great fun, 70% fun and 30% work. I'm not going to try and pitch you on it. It's just my favorite event. And then you have your API key if you needed that. And the last bit here on the left, you have, sorry, I just refreshed that by accident. You have languages, so you can change from Portuguese to English. You have the Groove Digital Academy. And again, this is where all of the links in my doc are going to take you to specific training videos in there. So you can come into the Groove Academy, search through, you can come in here and start typing something in. It will give you all the different functions or different videos, and you can then come into all of the apps as well. That's nearly everything. Then you have the help desk. Again, we're going to go into this in more detail later. So Pauline, sorry, I mean mailing list. I'm trying to remember what you are you connected by? Yeah, I'm using GrooveMail because I'm a staff member. I'm still able to use GrooveMail. So yeah, my GrooveMail is hooked up to my lists, my sequences, my opt-in forms, etc. So this is our help desk, and again, you've got a knowledge base here. You've got lots of things you can ask, and then you've got the chat down here. But as I say, I'm going to cover support nearer the end. And then the last one is the feedback and the roadmap. Again, really important for us as a business to make sure we know what's working, what's not working, and any bugs that are appearing. And apologies if you're hearing any tapping noises or any kind of building work. It's my plumber is in my ensuite bathroom and he's trying to fix the toilet. So apologies if you get any background noise. Hey, Jacko, good to see you on YouTube. And Pauline, yeah, I think I kind of answered your question. Just clarify if you can. So feature requests, before you go and add a new submission, obviously search through the feature requests. You'll see many here where people have asked for things, and then you can see it's planned or it might be considering, and you can click on any of these to vote them. So you can see it adds an additional vote and then goes green. If you can't find it when you're searching, then go and add a new submission, okay, to help us to help you. Then we have updates, which is pretty much going to be the same as what the bell was showing, that it's going to give you all of my videos in here. It's just lazy loading for a second. And then really important, bug reporting. You know, as I said, everything is working very well in Groove in every app, but of course we still have a few glitches. We want to fix those for you as soon as possible. Just commenting or posting in the Facebook group and complaining about something doesn't help us. You know, follow the process I'm going to give you today to communicate with support and to try and answer everything to support us in supporting you. So bug reporting, search again for the bug. If you can't find it, so you can vote for it and say, yes, I'm experiencing the same bug, then obviously you go over here and add a new one, lots of detail, images, etc. That helps us to make sure we fix that bug really, really quickly. So that is your dashboard. Any questions on the dashboard? Oh, in fact, sorry, I forgot. I've got to come back here. You also have quick links here, so you can see you can access any of the applications from here. Or when you hover, you'll see the 3 dots. You can click here, and it can take you directly to anything that you want in here, or Groove Member, or Groove Video, etc. Okay, and you just click on Library, and it will take you in. Here's different promotions we've got going on, and if I refresh that, it will probably switch to a different one. And when you the whole dashboard is set up to load this at the top very quickly, and then your stats will take longer. It's kind of a lazy load. And then down the bottom here, you can see all of your stats for all of your different applications. So yeah, that is your dashboard. Let me know if you have any questions so far on just the dashboard walkthrough. Is there anything I missed on there? I'm hoping not. And I know I've got a 5-second delay. So what I'll do is I'll just continue for now. And if I see any questions, I will answer as we go. So let's dive into editing and adding your account details. So if we come back over here, we're going to click on the little image and go to settings and billing. And here are all your general settings. Here you can change your password. Here you can add all your contact information, address, etc. Add your social media and add your business information. It's pretty straightforward, okay? So that's number 1. Step number 2, how to add, how to update affiliate payment information, really important. So let's go here again. So you can do this 2 different ways, into settings and billing, or you could come into Groove Affiliate. When I go through Groove Affiliate and do a walkthrough later, I'll kind of show you the way to do it again in there, but it's pretty much exactly the same. So this is the username you probably created at the beginning, and this was your allocated ID. When we go into Groove Affiliate, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to show you how to double check that your links are all working, and they're going to send you the affiliate commission if you've sent a person to an affiliate sale. So I'm just checking the comments in YouTube. Rob, Mike had an offer with Groove Designer Pro. If you're back and got GDP, then you upgrade your account to mostly unlimited, which is the 30,000 constant owners. Is it done? Maybe private message me afterwards in Facebook, Jacko. I need to double check that. It's not something I'm aware of, but again, it's a simple answer I can find out. So please feel free to private message me on Facebook. And Pauline, do you just add the payment info just once? The payment info as in you're receiving payment info, or do you mean about something different? If you're talking about to receive payments, that's the next bit here. So yeah, you add it once and you're done for Groove. So PayPal, you can add your email, or you can add wire transfer information. And also really important, you have to add your tax information and complete one of these based on where you are in the world. If you don't do this part, we will not pay you commissions. Kind of important. So that was how to update affiliate payment information. Next one, number 3, how to set up a payment gateway in GrooveSell. So we're going to go through GrooveSell here. Yes, payment to get my payment from buyer. I think that's this next part we're doing. I think, Pauline, let me just check. So again, we're into GrooveSell now. So we're just going through this one, how to set up a payment gateway. So very simply, go to settings. You can see it here, payment gateways. You can see I've set up some here. You can then go in and obviously sign up for a GroovePay, or you can add any of these different ones. Each one is going to ask you for slightly different information: name, client key, login ID, signature key, transaction key, NMI, slightly different. Each one is going to have their own variation of what you need to do. Okay, so just follow the process in setting up your payment gateway. Was that what you were talking about, Pauline? I don't think so. Payment to get my payment from buyer. If you're talking about an affiliate payment, then yeah, what we went through in the settings up here, this is where you're setting up how you get paid once someone's buyed through an affiliate promo. So payment information here and tax info, if that answers it. Yes. Okay, perfect. That's cool. Good questions. Great questions. I do appreciate questions, because then it helps me, you know, realize that I'm not just sat here on my own doing a Facebook Live. Jacko, yes. Thanks. Perfect. Awesome. So how to set up a payment gateway in GrooveCart. Very similar process. We're just going to jump into GrooveCart. And when you arrive here the first time, it's just going to ask you if you want to set up a store. You'll name it, etc. And it will take 4 or 5 minutes to set up a store, because it pre-populates it with lots of information. And again, you'll see you can go into settings, payment gateways, pretty much exactly the same method as we just did on GrooveSell. Right. So are you saying, Pauline, like in GrooveSell, are you saying if you're selling a product, how do you get paid? Yeah, that's setting up your payment gateway. And let's say you use Stripe. So let's go back. Let's say you use Stripe, you're setting up the payment gateway, then you'd go into Stripe, and inside of Stripe, you can tell Stripe, I want to get paid as soon as I get the money. I want to get paid once a week, once a month, or do it manually. And that's just one of the payment providers. So you can change that in any different one. You use Stripe. Okay. Yeah. So Stripe is, you go into the Stripe account dashboard, and you go into, I was in there yesterday for my Temecula events company business, and you go into payments, I think, and you can go in and set that up. Yeah. So now we're back into GrooveCart. So just so I remind everyone, we're back into number 4, how to set up a payment gateway in GrooveCart. Same thing, you can apply for a GroovePay. You can go through Stripe, PayPal. They have different ones in GrooveCart. You'll see different variations, and then you can go through and set it up in here. Pretty straightforward. I'll close that down. So how to add a custom domain. You've just seen me open up one of my domains here in GoDaddy. GoDaddy's a provider I use purely because I've been using it for 20 years. It's just easy. Everything's in there. I'm going to show you how to add a custom domain. I'm going to use this one that I bought recently that I haven't added yet. So setting up a custom domain, same thing. When I give you this doc at the end, you just click on the link. It will open up the video showing you. This is Elliot, one of our team, and he does amazing walkthrough videos. And he also gives you screenshots, etc. So although I'm going through this quickly because I want to try and get this video done and dusted in under an hour, you can go back through and watch this afterwards. So there's a few different ways you can get to the domains, either settings and billing, or you can go in through your Groove Pages account. I'll go through Groove Pages this time. I think last week I did it through the settings. You can go into any website you've set up, or you can set up a website. And then over here, you can go to click on the publish drop down and click manage domains, and then open up domains here. If I'd done it the alternate route, I would have come through settings and billing and then domains. Same. It's whatever you want. And then I'm going to click manage domains. So I'm going to add a new domain. Oh, hang on, I need to cancel this one. Sorry, obviously didn't cancel this one last week, or sorry, delete it. So I'm just going to click back out and close just to give that a second, and I'm sure it'll be okay. And I'm going to set up a new, so I'm going to come in here. You won't have any if you're starting out. And we're going to leave it as a full domain, subdomain setup. It says recommended, so why would we change that? And then I'm just going to grab the URL without any of the www dot or etc. You can see it's got HTTPS here. Click next. And be aware, most domain providers, when we add these DNS records or name servers, it can take up to 24 hours. They always tell you that. Again, if your domain provider is slightly different, getting into it, going into the domain, editing the DNS and then the name servers, it might be a different route. Again, it shouldn't be that complicated. All I'm going to do, bear with me, sorry. Sorry about that. I think it's a plumber's mate. So we're going to come in here and we're going to paste in best name server that we just copied from over here. And then we're going to paste in the second name server there. And we click keep it. It'll probably warn us saying, you know, do you realize this is updating? There you go. Click continue. And again, if I refresh the page now, it will show me that these are changed. It doesn't always happen as quickly as that. It's something that you just need to be a little bit patient with. Just take your time. We're going to kind of go away from this and come back to this at the end of the live training, just so we can see whether this is updated or not. So as I said, when I click on name servers, you will see it's changed, but that doesn't mean it's completely finished. And normally now when you click next and when I click validate, it will normally come up with an error, and then we'll come back to this later on. Yeah, there you go. So we'll complete the process and we'll come back to this, okay? So now the adding MX records, we're going to wait for this one, step number 6, because I can't do that until I have this validated. So we're going to come over to number 7, and we're going to go through a little walkthrough now of all of these 8 top apps. So I'm going to come out of there, and I'm just going to come into Groove Affiliate. Let me just double check the chat. Okay, no, I'm not missing any questions. That's good. So when you first come into Groove Affiliate, it's just going to show you in the dashboard here. It's just going to give you lots of options with all your stats, etc. You can play with any of these. You can have total, you can have sales, you can have rebills, you can have revenue view, etc. I'll click demo mode just so that it doesn't show you anything that's important or anyone's email addresses, etc. You can go in and change the dates. You can do custom date ranges. And then when you click on promos, this is where all of your affiliate promotions that you've registered for will show up. So you can see here, I've got my Groove.cm. I've got my Groove AI. And again, you can go in here and see all your links, etc. If I go back to the top, one thing that I know a lot of people don't realize is they can actually add a gift for when someone signs up for something, whether it's a paid product or a free product. Very, very easy. You just go into bonuses, you create new bonus, and you add a bonus, and then as you see, you add the link to either the doc or the URL, and then that will automatically now, when someone either registers for a free account or a paid account, it's going to send them my bonuses. Okay. Then you go into reporting, you have transactions, sub-affiliates, because you get a sub-affiliate commission as well, earnings report, payment history. You can go into tracking links in under tools. Here's another way to get into the marketplace. As I said, I'm going to take a screenshot of that when we finish to send that over to Groove. I don't know if that is a glitch. So these are the kind of things that if you see that, screenshot it, go into the bug requests and just check to see if someone's already reported it. If not, then we're really grateful that you can help us. So I mentioned it earlier. I want to make sure that your affiliate ID, etc., is working, and I want to make sure that everything you do means that you get paid. And again, this is just, you only really need to do this once. So here's my Groove.cm affiliate link. Now you'll see it doesn't have that affiliate ID number, but when we go and paste this in, you'll see it will change. And it will then show my affiliate ID. My recommendation is the first time, just go and check that. Make sure it's working. Make sure it's showing your affiliate ID, which I just showed you. So mine was over here. And again, this is how you can get into your payment information, how to receive payments for your affiliate promos, and then all of your tax information as well. So that's Groove Affiliate. Any questions on that, pop them in the chat. I'm not seeing any queries or questions, so that's good. So we're going to go into Groove Blog. Groove Blog has had a lot of updates. So again, we can come through this quick link, or we can go through there or through here. Lots of updated new features, videos that I've done recently. I'm just going to click into this one just to give you a little walkthrough. And the bottom here, you've got settings. And obviously you can see here, domains, logo, you can add your favicon, any social links, comments, forms. You have to go and create a Groove form first, and then you can select it from here. And where we've updated the Groove forms recently, you can now even change the way it looks here inside of the blog. Copyright now, you can add a copyright at the bottom of the blog. I thought I'd actually done that, but I'll leave that for now. Maybe I modified that last week. Embed ads, tracking pixels, and you can go and set up your metadata, and then you've got your RSS settings. So that's all of your settings. If I just go back to home and open this, because I want to show you how you can modify all of these. So if you go into navigation whilst you've got this open, it's really easy to see. Okay, my top navigation is here. I can drag these around, or I can, do whatever I want with them. I can go in and edit them. I can delete them, or I can add new top navigation. Call to action, I can modify, and also the footer. I've got all of the footer settings down here, so I can add, remove, etc. there. And also you'll see I can go in and modify these categories, add, remove, etc. Themes, so you can come in and customize. You can go into the layout. So let's say I want to customize the home page. I can move the sidebar, add the sidebar, categories. You can see it's all pretty basic stuff. It's very easy to use. Or I can go into the post page and decide how I want that to look. You can see that there. Or I can go into the category pages again and modify anything that's in there. You'll see in here, we now have many fonts available. We've got all the fonts are available inside of Groove Pages, and you can change any of these colors of the links, the buttons, footer backgrounds, etc. You can pretty much do 99% of the stuff in here. So I'm just going to save and exit. Categories, again, you can just go into categories direct. Posts, when you first set up your blog, it will show you, it'll give you like 5 demo posts. And then you just click into the demo post and just modify everything. It shows you how to do it. You've got a headline, you've got your text. You can add images, videos. Whenever you're on a line, you press enter. It will give you the plus button so you can add these. I'm just going to delete that. And also over on the right, you'll see all this basic information you can modify, you can add, you can remove. It's very, very intuitive. It's very easy to use. You edit your metadata, edit your graph data. And also you can add custom code. So pretty good. Also, one of the new things we added was in images, you can now add your image out tags. So again, really good. So let's exit out of there. What else did I miss? And then obviously you publish, you need to publish your blog, and then you can visit your blog there and preview it. So that is Groove Blog. So I'm just looking at the chat. Pauline, I always have trouble with pop-up, always miss one of the steps. Do you have any tutorial for pop-ups? Do you mean pop-ups in Groove Pages, Pauline? If so, let me know. We do have quite a few training videos on Groove pop-ups, but I can look specifically for you afterwards. Yeah, let me know. So we've done Groove Blog. Let's dive into Groove Cart. Groove Cart. Let's go in here. And when you first come into Groove Cart, it's just going to ask you, as I said, to, do you want to create a store? Create your store, name it. It'll take a few minutes to pre-populate everything before you can start modifying and editing everything. Okay. It's taking a little bit of time. I'm just going to give it a moment. Okay, just try and reload. There we go. So yeah, in here again, you can go into the marketplace, affiliates and Groove Marketplace, our services. In fact, no, let me click into here, into the admin dashboard. That's just showing the dashboard layout. So now it's opened me up in the Groove Cart dashboard. You'll see the first time you come in here, just follow these 6 steps to get you going. Then you can come in and add your domain, your legal, your email templates, your store design. You'll have all your stats down here. You can go into products, categories, discounts, product of the day on drop shipping. You can look at your orders, subscriptions, abandoned cart. Go in and look at the customers or any affiliates. You can set up a help desk. And here is where you can go into the page builder, which, to be honest, since I started using GrooveCart probably 2.5 years ago, it is now phenomenal. This is just Groove pages inside a GrooveCart. I mean, you can see everything I can click on. I can go in and change settings of everything. I can go in and modify text. It's really cool. But you can see this is why it takes a few minutes for the store to be set up. It goes in and pre-builds out the store for you. This is just a demo store. You can modify any of this in here. You can go into pages. You can go in and modify the category pages, etc. It's very, very easy, very simple. Go into your navigation, pop-ups here in GrooveCart as well. You can add those here now. You've got themes, so you can go in and customize, and you've got all your settings in your SEO settings. So very, very similar to Groove pages. Again, you can look at your different views, so you can go in and modify all of these. GrooveCart has had so much going on, and there's so many updates that are happening and coming. In fact, I believe I've got about 6 new update videos I've got to record over the next couple of days. So expect more things coming with GrooveCart. So let's go back out of there. Any questions? Pauline, I was having trouble loading my Groove blog the other day. Guess what? After days of investigating, it was my broadband provider who blocked it, but now we're in working order. Awesome, Pauline. I'm glad you figured it out. Well done. Okay, so where were we? We've done GrooveCart. Let's go into GrooveMail. Now, if you weren't aware, GrooveMail is having a huge revamp. David Lemon and the devs are kind of tearing it down to the basics and starting again. When you load GrooveMail, this top area will load first, and then all of your stats will then, it's called lazy load. So it won't take up lots of time, but your stats may not load really quickly. If we go over here, you can look at contacts. In fact, I should click into demo mode again. Apologies. Go back. Hoping it will catch up. Just don't want to be showing anyone's information. Nick, if we want to use Groove blog, but with a different homepage from Groove pages, is there a way to have them both use the same route? I'd probably say no without investigating, Nick. Yeah, no, I'd have to investigate that. I don't believe so, but it doesn't mean it's not possible. But yeah, you could quite easily create a... Why is that not working? There we go. You could create a Groove pages homepage for your blog on a specific domain, and then you could have all of the links in the header that go to the blog. Yeah, I believe it's possible. It's not going to be a really straightforward answer, Nick. So again, it's a bit more advanced. I need to refresh my GrooveCart. I have things to sell. Perfect, Pauline. So contacts, obviously you can see here, you've got your contacts in here. You can have, you can import your contacts again with David Lemon tearing this apart and putting it back together. It's not live for everyone yet. So when we get to senders, you may not be able to use it at the moment because I'm a staff member, I can. You can go into your lists, your tags, etc., and you can create all of these. Tags, category, segments. You can go into broadcast, sequences, professional now. You can create your own professional email templates. We give you a bunch of them here, and then you can save your own version. I think I did a demo on this the other day, so I've saved a few there. Automations are very great. I love automations. They're if and then scenarios. So if someone subscribes to a list, I want to add a tag, and then you set that up. Make sure once you've set it up, it will show red automatically, and then you click resume and it will turn it on. So you can see it goes green. I'm going to turn that one off again. I've obviously paused that one. Forms have had a massive update, so make sure you dive in here. If I go in very, very quickly, I don't want to spend too much time on this because I've done an update video, which will be in your dashboard. You can see now they've added build form and integrations. So there's a lot more you can do. You can integrate with memberships, webhooks, files, and you can design your form and build your format exactly how you want it. So many different variations, so many different things you can do in here. And then senders, as I said, email senders right now for most users. If I click on a new sender, it's showing me the GrooveMail SMTP. It will not show most of you. It will only show you the Mailgun, SendGrid, Spark Post, etc. But if you click on Mailgun, it will give you a little video here. It will tell you what information it needs from inside of Mailgun. So username, password, webhook. SendGrid is slightly different. Spark Post is slightly different. Amazon SES is slightly different. Once you've done that setup down here, you'll have to add your identity, your name, your email, where you're sending it from, and the return address. And then you're going to add your business info in there and click save, and then it will add your sender information. And then finally, you've got your analytics at the bottom, where you can go into contacts, lists, broadcast sequences, etc. Click into here and you can go in and see what is going on in there. But yeah, GrooveMail, it will not be far away now. You know, as I say, David Lemon and the team, this is something we probably rushed, and I know Mike and the team, you know, try to get it out there to the users. So many users then put spam email accounts inside, so our servers got bombarded. So it kind of just crashed in and around us, and they've been working on getting it fixed and getting it back up and running. So you get a great deliverability rate, delivery, if I can say it. Nick, I like Groove blog, but don't want that homepage. Okay, thanks. Yeah, Nick, again, anyone who's on, you know, I don't want you to bombard me with private messages on Facebook, but you know, I'm always available. You can add it as a post in the main Facebook group, and if I see that it's relevant and might help other people, I'll then answer it as a post. Can you remind me which mailing list provider can be integrated with Groove? I know MailChimp is one. Yeah, so integrations, you have quite a few actually. If I come back over here into settings and billing, you can go to integrations, and then you'll see in the drop down, you have them all over here, Pauline. Active Campaign, Aweber, Campaign Monitor, Get Response. There's plenty. MailChimp. There's lots in there that I'm not even shouting out. So yeah, go in and have a play around. So there's two different ways you can do it. You can obviously integrate your autoresponder, an external one, or you can go into GrooveMail and use one of the SMTPs and set that up. My pleasure, Pauline. So we covered GrooveMail. Let's go into Groove Member, rapidly becoming one of my favorite apps. Again, lots of updates being done in this. Groove Member 2.0, as I call it. I've got different memberships set up in Groove Member 1.0 that I haven't moved across yet, and I've got a couple that I've moved across. So on the left here, you can see memberships, and obviously I've got some set up, so you can then go into them here. If I go into this one, is this my... So again, when you're just looking at the membership, if you haven't got one, you click new membership and you go through the process, adding the name, subdomain. You can use the default sender that's going to send emails from info@Groove Digital, or you can set up your own custom where you set up your different email accounts. You can also set up a custom domain that you want to use with the membership, featured image, etc. Or once you've set one up, you can go in and grab links. You can go in and edit, or you can go into settings. Let me just quickly, I don't want to go into this too much. I'm just trying to give you an overview. So this is inside the builder for Groove Member 2.0. Still deciding which one to go for. No problem, Pauline. Bear with me. It's just loading. I don't normally go into this, but it's good to see inside. The builder's really cool. If it takes too long, I will come back out of it. Looks like it's taking a bit too long. I'm just going to go back into Groove Member. So memberships are there. Then you have courses. Once you've set up your membership, you can add courses in underneath. And again, same thing. You can go and edit the course, or you can add new courses. Portals, you can set up your own portal. And basically, I don't know if this is a demo one, login link. This is where you can send people who've registered for a membership to, they can log in through here to the purchased membership. But if, for example, let's say they've purchased this one, but they haven't purchased other ones, when they click, I don't know if I've got these hooked up, this is just a demo. when I click there, or when they click there, it could then send them to the sales page or a webinar opt-in, etc. So you can see this does actually send them to my crypto bot. So it's just a way for you to get more sales after someone's registered or purchased a membership. So portals is phenomenal. Files, you can obviously go and add files in and create file categories. You can go and set up all your instructors. And also you can just look at your members in here. Again, I'm just going to quickly jump off of that. I don't want to show anyone's info. And then you have analytics coming soon. Any questions on Groove Member? Pop them in. I'm just checking to see how I'm doing on time. Oh, 44 minutes. Wow. Okay, I'm not that far. Groove pages. Groove pages, I could probably spend 3-4 hours just walking you through Groove pages, but we'll try and do a quick walkthrough. I'm just going to quickly go into any site. So when you come here, you click Create Site. And obviously the first time you come in, you're gonna see all the different templates. So if I click in here and kind of show you what you would see, this is where you will come the first time you arrive. It's going to ask you what pages you want to add. So you can click on single pages. You can look at complete sites. And what's kind of cool now with complete sites is that you can now select single pages that you want to add into your site, or you can select all. You can preview them now. If I remember rightly, where's my preview? Sorry, it's going to be there. Live preview. Boom. Yeah, like that. Okay, cool. Or you can go into funnels. And again, there'll be complete funnels. Plenty in here. Webinars. Pop-ups. And then you can save your templates. So if I go into my templates, you'll see I've saved numerous pages because my team are in here working all the time. So and again, you can search different campaign types, or you can go into different tags. So that's what will happen when you first arrive there. Once you're actually into the actual page builder, from the top, you can go to publish, manage your domains, your hosting options for if you're using the custom domain through Groove. And then you've got the code. You can click into the code here. I wouldn't touch that if you're not a coder. You can preview. It's going a little bit slow because I'm streaming. Love Groove pages, getting more comfortable with it. Yeah, absolutely, Pauline, I do too. And then you have the back button, which is my favorite button in the app. And then here you can see how it will look on different devices. And obviously, let's say, for example, you look on the mobile and you just want to change something on the mobile view, click on that and you'll see there applying changes to mobile device only. So when you modify something here, for example, let's change the font size there. Let's bring it down so it's on one line. If I save that and now I deselect and go back, you'll see that it hasn't changed here, or here. It's only changed in the mobile view. I mean, I literally edited that button yesterday, so I hadn't updated it. So that's cool. And then you have over here, you have pages. So you can come into your website pages, your funnel pages, webinar, pop-ups. You can create your own global blocks. And then you can obviously drag these around, etc. If it's in under here, it's a hidden page. If it's in up here, you will see it will suddenly appear back up here in the nav bar. Each page you can click into settings, edit your settings, rename, move, clone, etc. Or you can go into the settings up here. These are the page settings, the SEO, the styling, the tracking codes, redirection, exit prompts, okay? And also you can go into the site-wide settings. You can go into share, so you can share a page or a site, and you can export as well. The next one is blocks. There's hundreds of blocks now. These most recent ones were the modern ones we added, and you can see when you click into each heading down here or category, it's going to bring you up a bunch of blocks that you can add and modify. You have wireframes, you have direct response. I mean, these direct response, just these alone would take you 20, 30 minutes to put together. You know, you can go into any of these. Oops, sorry, I don't know what I did there. You can go into any of these and it's going to give you that ready to place into your page, your sales copy, and away you go. These are phenomenal. Or you can save your own blocks in here as well. So that was blocks. And then the last one here, you have elements. So you can drag any of these elements in by just holding the left mouse and dragging it, and you'll see where the pink bar drops it. Again, that's not where I want it, but let's just click the back button so it gets rid of it. So you can drag any of those, or you can go in over here and specifically select buttons, countdown timers, and you see there's a much bigger selection from all of these. So that was elements. And then obviously we had the last one, which we already went through, which is settings. So any questions on those? I'm just going to go back to the chat. Pauline, but need to refresh adding and connect menu, navigation bar, and mega menu. Yeah, you can add a mega menu as well. Excuse me, I haven't got one on here. I'm going to need to use it soon. What was the other question, Nick? If we add, for instance, a footer, will it be edited on all pages, or do we need to do each manually? Yeah, for example, on my business, this one here in LA, I created this footer. It's actually 3 blocks. I could probably put it, 4 blocks, sorry. I could probably put it all into one block now that I've created it. But yeah, I've saved this block. So you can see when you've got block, and you can see that, so I didn't show it on here. When you click on something, for example, here, you can see the breadcrumbs down the bottom. So if I want to go into the container, I can either click the container here, or I can click the up arrow and I'm in the container. But if I'm in a block and I want to save it, I just click favorites. I add it to wherever I want to add it. You can see it's in my TEC, Temecula Events Company section. And then I can add that to each page. I know they are working on something. I can't remember whether they did it. Don't quote me on this, but I know there's something they're looking at where you can add it to all pages in the funnel or in the website. And obviously there's a new clipboard setting that has come along where you can use that button there, and that has now copied it. You can see that's copied that whole block to my clipboard. And then when I click there, you can see my clipboard. So I could add it from there. So you can see it there now. I will click back because I don't want that. And then I will just save. But yeah, hope that answers your question, Nick. I'll come out of Groove Pages, but please feel free to ask any more pages. There's a lot going on in Groove Pages. My recommendation, just get in and play. If you've never been in there or you haven't been in there for a while, just open up Groove Pages, just go in and add a new site, add a funnel or a website, and just go in and play, drag stuff around, and just see if you can break it, because you can't break it. You've always got your back button. So GrooveSell. So Groove Pages is where you'll put your website or your funnel, any pages you want people to visually see. If you want to sell a product, this is where GrooveSell comes into it. So you're going to create your product in GrooveSell to then maybe add to your order page in Groove Pages. No problem, Nick. My pleasure. So when you come in here, similar kind of as the affiliate, Groove Affiliate, you can come in and mess around with all of these. You can change all your dates, your filters, etc. I'm going to go into demo mode again, just so you don't see any client information. You can click in here to look at product funnels. And the first time you come in here, you'll have nothing here. And you can click create new product. You can see that I've got obviously plenty. We sell different products, but you can click new product. Same as the affiliate one, you can add name, internal name, all the other stuff, custom senders, etc. And obviously you need to make that live once you've done your full setup. You can add it into the marketplace. It's pretty straightforward. Again, we've got training videos on it. Once it's set up, you can come in here and you can manage products, go to affiliate sign up and promos, checkout links, leaderboards, manage affiliates, or reports. So it's really straightforward. When you go in there the first time, if I show you here, it's 11 steps. If I click edit product, you'll see the 11 steps here. And the first time you come in here, if you get something wrong here, it won't let you save and next. It says save and next, not just save. It won't let you continue to the next step. It will show you what you've done wrong. Whereas, you know, I've done this one already, so I can now go through any of these setups and I can modify them in here. But pretty straightforward, honestly. You can go into affiliates, you can manage your affiliates, you can manage second tier affiliates, and this is you now setting up your own affiliate promo. So you can have people promote this product for you. You can set up how much money they get, commissions, splits, etc. And then you can track them in here and go and pay them from within Groove as well. You can look at your customers, look at your cart abandons, into your reporting, transactions, tools, into your checkout forms and links. Bear with me 2 seconds. Okay, sorry, I was just quickly speaking to the plumber. Marketplace, again, you can access it directly in here. And also you've got your settings in here. So you can set up your payment gateways to sell your own product. You can manage your domains in here, Facebook conversion pixels, and also you can set up how people can manage their self-billing, etc. But GrooveSell is phenomenal. And again, it's only going to get better. Any questions about GrooveSell, please add them in the chat. How am I doing on time? Oh, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. And again, by the way, I'm happy to stay on here as long as is needed, and I'll answer as many questions as I can. I just like trying to get it in under an hour because I'm conscious of your time, you're tuning in, and I don't want to spend hours and hours and hours on each of the products. So Groove Video, let's dive into Groove Video, and bear with me 2 seconds. I'm just going to mute. Okay, so Groove Video, once you come in here again, you see the format. I love the way that Groove, everything is the same layout. You've got a dashboard with some quick links, and then you've got your left-hand side menu. So you can click into your library, and this is going to show you where all of your videos are, and you can come in and edit, grab links, etc. Adding a new video is really simple. You just click on Add New Video, and then you upload your video, create a title, a category if you want, etc. And when you're doing the setup of Groove Video, if I go into a specific video, you'll see in here, same thing. It will walk you through these steps, and it will do a save and next. You can actually use these video elements where you can have an opt-in form pop up, a banner, a text overlay with a call to action. And each time you just do save and next, and you can see all of this. You can use hosted pages where you can have this video where it's actually hosted on its own page. Pauline saying, love Groove Video. Me too. So you can see this video is now hosted on a specific URL if you wanted just to send this as maybe a teaser or something. But yeah, so if we go back out of there, you can go into your analytics, you can go into your categories, and you can then go into your settings as well. So yeah, Groove Video, really cool. Go and check it out if you're not already using it. And the last one, Groove Webinar. So I'm not far off my 1 hour. Groove Webinar is very close to being fully 100% functional at the moment. You can only use automated webinars. The live webinar and the streams are not available yet. But if you click into here, my webinars, I think I have a few demo ones set up. I'm not using this yet. I still use Webinar Jam, which is Mike's original business. I pay for that every year. I use EverWebinar and Webinar Jam to do my live webinars and my automated. But you can see I've set up some demo ones in here. Same kind of layout. You just follow these steps. And the first time, it will only allow you to go to the next step if something is correct. So you can see the Save and Next button. Bear with me. I'm just going to click back there. Oh, sorry. Back. So you can see here the automated is the only one that's available. Live is coming soon. Stream is coming soon. I expect this software alone, this will save me like $1,000 a year, but I expect this to be far superior to what Mike created with Webinar Jam and EverWebinar, because he's learned all the mistakes from that software. That software is amazing. This will be equal and better. I 100% confirm that. Not confirm that. That's terrible English. You can go in and set up surveys in here, polls. You can go in and set up your presenters. Again, I'm in demo mode, so I just don't want to show any information that is not relevant. You can go and look at analytics, and then the same thing here in your settings. You can create canned responses. Melanie, where do we find your roadmap? I'm going to give it to you at the end, Melanie. I don't like giving it at the beginning because then people are distracted. They go off and they run around all over the place. So this you are going to get a copy of in a few minutes. The last one here is a full walkthrough from Elliot. Similar to what I'm doing here, just a better, slower, detailed orientation of Groove. Again, go and watch that. I think it's only like a 29-minute video, but that is everything on the doc that I wanted to cover. The last bit is the support element, okay? Now, obviously, if I go back over here, this is our Groove main group. You can see we've got 153,000 people in this group. So here are my recommendations for you and me to support our team and our support in Groove, okay? So here's the order I recommend you use support. Number one, our Groove AI assistant. My recommendation is anytime you have a question, anytime you have an issue or a problem, just come and click on the Groove AI support, type your question in. A lot of the times he's going to give you the answer. Okay, so that would be my first port of call, because what we want to do is make sure that we find the answers before we go and bother dealing with the support people, because as you can imagine, running support for 153,000 people is tough. The second step, I would go to the Groove Digital Academy training videos. As we said over here, the little teacher's cap, Digital Academy will open up a new window. Look for either in the search or in the applications, look for your specific video. Again, so many new videos are being created by myself and Elliot right now because we're having so many updates, software is updating, things are getting fixed all the time. That would be my second place to go and look. The third place would be the help desk. So go back over here, click on the help desk, get support. And this will open up automatically. The AI bot will pop up. So again, if you haven't already, you can go in and ask your question there. You also have a knowledge base here, so you can go into any of these, or you can search the knowledge base. Okay. Then I would recommend going to the Facebook community, asking your question here. It will come through to me or one of the admins, and we will approve or answer the question. And then if you haven't found the answer, at that time, that is when step number 5 or number 5, I would then go to, let me get rid of some of these. I would then go to support, where you're going to click on, where am I? Help desk. It's going to open up the help desk. Let the AI load, get rid of that. And then in the bottom right-hand corner, chat support, you'll see it there. You can go through some of these questions and answers here, or you click ask. And based on the time zone you're in and whether our team are live, the hours where they're working, you can do live chat, where it's going to ask you for your email, etc., and then be as detailed as you can, or you can do an email correspondence where you can add images, etc. Entirely up to you. But that is the order that I would recommend, just because it saves our team getting bombarded with, you know, like, let's say, for instance, you're brand new and you are just asking, how do I set up a custom domain? We've got many different videos in the knowledge base, in the support area, etc., that cover that. There's no point in you opening a support ticket that then means that support are then dealing with you instead of someone who needs something that is really, really urgent. So, Nick, played some pagans, first I was a bit nervous, took a while for things to actually work, so SEO so buggy, but things are really shaping up. Yes, Nick, absolutely. From 3 years ago, the software is like, it's night and day. It's absolutely phenomenal. And as I say, as a team of users, like you people are on live right now, if you're feeding back to the Groove team, then it'll only be better. Everything that's not working 100% needs to be a bug report, or, you know, help us to help you. That's all I can say. And obviously the support is available inside, as we've just shown you. The chat support is inside your Groove dashboard. So you can get access to the chat here. And I'm just running through again, just so you've got everything you need. And this is where we're going to have the AI will open up here. And then we're just going to click down here to go to the support, which takes a second to load. Then we have the Digital Academy support, if I can speak, sorry, in here. So that's another area. And again, you can click on contact support. It's going to open up this area here. Also, you have the Groove AI assistant. I think I've shown you several times. You can either access him here or you can access him. Is he available in here? I don't think he pops up inside of the blog, but he pops up here. AI assistant, ask him anything. In fact, try and challenge him. And then you have Groove support from inside of the community as well. So there's lots of places where you can access help. And just to help you, this training I always upload into here. So you can see inside of guides, here's the Getting Groovy. So I upload each week's in here. So this is last week. So you could watch this straight away after this. I also have got all the new features, improved features and code refinements like you see in your dashboard. They're all down here, all of the updates. So just help you with that. And in fact, I just remembered I need to go back and just finish off my domain settings so we can just finish off these two here. So a few more minutes and I'm just going to check the chat. Okay. So Nick, I was originally Butterfly Marketing Bar, so I've seen Mike come up. Yeah, I mean, Mike is phenomenal. I've been following Mike for years as well. So let's go back into our domain and let's just finish that last bit off. And I'm hoping by now our domain will verify. So let's click here and it's going to ask us, have we done this bit? Well, we know we already did this bit over here because you can see these are set there. So we're just going to click validate. And you can see it successfully verified down the bottom left-hand corner. Now you need to finish this step. Choose a primary app that you want to use this. I probably would be using this on Groove Pages, but you can select any of the others and click the tick button. So now that domain is set up on my Groove page. It's ready to go. You'll now see it opens up the option that I can add it to GrooveSell as well as either a subdomain, etc. Or I can go into Groove Member and add it, or Groove Blog or Groove Cart. Okay, so those are options where you can use the domain or a subdomain on any of those applications from within here. The actual other step that I didn't add was number 6, adding MX records. This is to set up your email address, your professional email address, so that when you're sending an email from rob@groovedigital.com, you can receive emails back in an So I use Google for my business and I have a professional email in there. So you will need to add some MX records in here. So now I've set this up, I can come in and click DNS. And now I'm able to add my CNAME records, my MX records, my text records, which I will need to add if I want to use a domain with this, if I want to use a email with this domain. So I hope that makes sense. I always like to go back to that to make sure we finish that off. Again, all the training videos are inside of the training area. Hope that makes sense. So any questions, so you can see it there, adding MX records. And again, you'll see here that Elliot goes through and shows you how to add. In fact, this one is, he shows you how to add a Google account. So you can see he's adding MX records to the account to set up his Google. And he walks you through all of that. So I'll just remove my screen. So I'll bring myself back up. And again, I can jump back in. I'm just going to try and answer any questions. And then I will share this doc. If you bear with me, I've got a link to share this. Copy. Questions. Do you have a video for setting email MX record? Yes, yeah, it's in this doc, Pauline. Sorry, you probably asked that just before I went into it. There it is there. So this is the one that Elliot's got inside of the training area. I'm just going to open up the doc over on this side. Any other questions? And I'll open it up now. You know, please ask any questions, as long as they're not crazy complicated. If there's anything else around what I've covered today that you'd like me to go through, you know, please ask it now. I'm just going to kind of wrap up in a moment. I'm just looking for my doc on my laptop because I've got 3 screens over here on my computer, and then I've got my laptop over here on the right. I'm just going to open up the doc so I can share it with you all. And then I would ask if you guys can just check it before, bear with me. Just check that you're able to download it. So that's the doc there. And I'm keeping an eye for any other questions. Roadmap doc. And by the way, did any of you jump on if you're a backer of Groove AI, did anyone jump on earlier with Mike for the AI update? Phenomenal. Like this is crazy what Mike's putting together. I'm just adding into Facebook right now. Document. Oh, no, I'm on the wrong keyboard. Sorry. Document. Download. The question is, did I? No, I didn't. Bear with me. I've just pasted in a load of. Why has that not shared that with me? I will come back to questions, I promise. I've just got to give you this doc. Okay, I'm just going to paste that into Facebook. Let me know. It's crazy what Groove AI will do. Absolutely, Nancy. I'm so excited. And I'm just going to now paste it into YouTube. Melanie, thank you. I'm an hour back, but had a scheduled conflict with Mike's session. You can go back into the AI Facebook group, Melanie, and you can watch that live again. I'm adding into the doc into YouTube. So if someone on Facebook and someone on YouTube can just click on that link, just double check that you're able to download that. That should give you everything that you're seeing on my screen, which is this. And as I say, all of these links should be clickable. And everything we've covered today is in there. So let me know if that is possible to click on and download. I know we've done this probably 6, 7, 8 weeks now. I just like to make sure that you can click and edit, etc. And apart from that, that is pretty much everything I wanted to cover. What's the time? I'm 11 minutes over. Apologies. It's hard to get everything in an hour. I do feel like I'm rushing it, but I know you can go back and slow everything down, or you can watch the previous week's replay. And you know, any other questions now I've got time for. If not, then I'm probably going to wrap up with a little outro from the Groove team. And you can join me any week. You know, I do this every Tuesday. Invite new people that you've invited along, and they've got free accounts or paid accounts. Yes, you've done well. Thank you. Jacko, thank you. Appreciate it. And I'm always here, you know, obviously as the community manager in the Facebook group, I'm always here to support people. I do genuinely try and say to people, look, don't DM me, because there's 153,000 people that we're managing. I cannot respond directly to every single person. You know, if there's something that's important and you've struggled with different issues, then maybe. I'd rather it go as a post into the main group, because then everyone learns from the answers, etc. But yeah, if that is everything, I'm just going to check the chat over here. The download went fine. Thanks a lot, Robert. Thank you. Each of you here choose to create and enjoy an amazing. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, Jacko. Thank you, everyone. I'm just going to wrap up with a little outro, and I will see you on next week's training, or I'll see you on some of the update, new feature update videos that I'm going to be doing today. And again, I'm happy to answer any questions inside the main group. That's it from me. Bye for now.